Hi there, guys, and welcome to the Chronicles of Gamers, episode 64. This is a podcast where we love to explain our love-hate relationship with video games. I'm, of course, your host, Efocutioner, and welcome to episode 64. Yeah, really excited about this one. 64 episodes. Not bad at all, man. I must say I'm a little proud of myself. 64 wonderful episodes. Anyways, folks, I've been doing well. As you see, there's been some changes to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be updating it some more. Just gotta give me a little bit of time because I'm also working on the stream. But the way it'll be looking is Dragon Ball Fighter Z. You've seen me play that. I've really been practicing with the Chicago FGC on that one and Tekken as well. And I'll be streaming the completion of my review. So yeah, I know my review's taking a long time, but Horizon's a very huge game. So wow, and I keep doing side missions. So that's a little bit of tidbit. So thank you for being patient on that. But you'll actually see me start streaming Horizon now. So you can actually watch me do my review and you can see what my process is. And I'll be doing little mini videos of me explaining my process of that. Anyways, that's a little bit of news that's going on with me. And now we're going to go straight into It's All About the Hype. This is where we like to talk about any industry news, any video game news, any video game related news that's just so interesting and I'm super hyped about, and I just want to talk about it because it's all about the hype. So, Tomb Raider. That had just came out, and by the time you watch this, Ready Player One will be coming out. Another video game movie that's just been released. My gosh. And I have to say this right now. If you did not know, Tomb Raider right now, officially, since it has been out since March 16th. Well, that has actually done surprisingly well. It's altogether raised over $213 million. Like $213 million. And if you have seen a movie, it's not bad. It's not good either, but it's not bad. The story is digestible. Like, if you never played the original, well, if you haven't played the Square Enix version of Tomb Raider, then this will make sense to you. Like, if you never played Square Enix version, you can swallow this very easily, and this is actually an enjoyable, entertaining action movie. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, if you never played the game, you could actually enjoy this movie and have an amazing time watching this movie. Unfortunately, if you have played this game, you're gonna be like, why is this mentioned so early? Why is that sped up? There's so many open gaps. Why aren't these people here? When did she become like this? You know, I'm trying not to spoil it, but it's in a line of another video game movie where it didn't want to follow the script, but it follows the script of the game. So it's like, it tried to differentiate itself away from the game, but I feel like it was still trying to be like, hey, for those that played it, you should remember this part, you should know this part. Look, we're doing this thing that you've done in the game. And it's like, yeah, this ain't working. And it's gotten to the point now where I truly believe 100% of the doubt, even though if this movie can end up being like Warcraft, and goodness forbid, Warcraft did $430 million all together. Or it could be like the Resident Evil franchise where it's like $1 billion franchise, man. Like it can do that well. Or it can do like Prince of Persia's close to, what was it? Let me double check. It's like 314 million, over 314 million. Or Assassin's Creed, where it was like 240 million. I mean, like all these games, movies made their money back, and most of the production money back too. But it's like, honestly, if you watch these things and if you played the game, these were steaming piles of crap, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, even the new Tomb Raider, which I do like. Not as much as the original because, you know, it's kind of zany and goofy, but this one was actually, like, if you never saw Tomb Raider, you know, you'd have a fun time. But unfortunately, no. It to me, I feel like video game movies they honestly need to stop. We need to just end this thing. We need to just call it quits. We're trying to take 30 to 40 hours of story and put it within a 90-minute to 2-hour time slot. Like, that's just not possible at this point. Like, it's not. Because it's different from, say, taking a book and making that into a movie versus taking a game and making that into a movie. Through a book's experience, you're following the writer's path of that character. And the writer writes the story based around that character. So whatever the writer is telling you, that's what you see. You're not really shown, so you use your imagination to figure out some things. So when you watch the movie, you can be a little bit more lenient, but you'll still recognize certain things. Like, even though Harry Potter, the Harry Potter books are like 1,000 times better than the movie, if you still read the book, you can still enjoy the movie. Granted, there'll be certain things that you may like because the writer will go a little bit more in depth into it, but at least you can enjoy it because it's just like, oh yeah, I remember this, I remember this, I remember this. Versus a video game where it's just like, you have the ability to explore and do so much more, just like in the same way as a book. But the thing is, it's like, it's shown to you. You're introduced to like other people and other characters and stuff. And it seems like a lot of these video game movies just don't add certain characters outside of like the core group, where it's like, oh, we have to have the main character. And then it's just like, okay, that's it. We just need the main character and characters that can just help the main character advance in the story. And it's just like, well, what about the minor characters and stuff? Heck, even the new Tomb Raider movie, if you watch that, you're like, huh, this Lara Croft has really been trained. Like, I feel like she's already ready for an adventure versus a Lara Croft that's just like, I just want to go and have fun and explore tombs and stuff. And then she eventually comes out of there with PTSD. You know, like, that's just something to me because I enjoyed the original game. Like, you took a woman going on this trip, just going to adventure to this island, figuring that she was going to discover something and then, you know, be just like her dad and everything would be A-okay. And then she walks out of there having done what she's done and she just can't integrate to society. Like, she really had to change who she was. Like, when you learn in the game about who she is, she's like, you would never imagine the Laura coming off that island being the same Laura that was on that boat before going to the island. And that was the enjoyable part for me. And in this Tomb Raider, it was just like, the same Laura that left is the same Laura that came back. And that's just not something I'm okay with. Sorry. I think video game movies should go back to books. I think they should be books or they should be TV shows. Goodness forbid, Street Fighter is actually doing a TV show right now, so maybe that will help. I don't know, guys. What do you think? It's just, man, there has not been a very good video game movie. And I say that to this fact. You can prove me wrong, man. Like, message me at the Chronicles of Gamers podcast at gmail.com or the comment at the bottom. But I truly believe there's no good video game movie. And I don't think there ever will be. Ever. I know there's a Sonic the Hedgehog movie coming out. I think it's going to be complete ass. I'm sorry. But if Tomb Raider couldn't do it, nothing else can. But I just wanted to say my 2 cents about it. I did enjoy the movie. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was enjoyable. But unfortunately, at the same time, it was complete ass. So, yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. That's what I was hyped about. Although Mortal Kombat did well too. So, but anyways, we're going to take a small break. And when I come back, we're going to get to the next topic. So, stay tuned. There, guys, and welcome back. And now we're going to get into Indie Radar. This is where we like to talk about any indie games that we played and we enjoy and we feel like sharing, man. Indie Radar, beep beep. I really gotta think of a better catchphrase for that. Anyways, I've played 3 indie games. Actually, I played a lot more, but I'm just gonna talk about these 3 because I don't want this to be like an hour episode. So the first one I played, and once again, I believe, I'm trying to remember the name of the studio, but it's a game called A Nightmare on Sesame Street. So I'll give you the synopsis of the story, and the synopsis is, Freddy Krueger is haunting Elmo's dreams. You must find a radio to wake up and escape Freddy's nightmare. But beware, Freddy is fast and deadly, so if he spots you, he'll catch you and stab you with his claw glove. Will you be able to escape his nightmare? So yes, this game, apparently I just found out though that this game was not made with the same intent as Alphabet Lane. I'm sorry, tongue tied. This game's on Game Jolt, and it's also kind of a Sesame Street horror game. Now, granted, this one is more Elmo, and Elmo's trying to wake up and escape Freddy Krueger, versus Alphabet Lane, which I actually do want to play, because I did not know about this game when I played it. So, yeah. This is just a fan-made game, and it's made by the same guy that made 3 a.m. at the Krusty Krab. So, so far I seem to like this. I'm trying to Dave Microwave Games. Okay, I found the name. So yeah, I seem to like this guy's type of games. I don't like playing on keyboard and mouse, but I tend to play this guy's keyboard and mouse games. So that should automatically tell you something. The game is like, Freddy does move fast though, so I'm not gonna play it. And by the way, if you do close the door, back away from the walls. Actually, you know what? Forget this. I was gonna say this for true story, but I'll just tell it now because I think this is the perfect time for a true story. And believe it or not, I was playing this game and I got killed. It sucked. So I woke up and I got so pissed. I went downstairs. I opened up the door. I saw Freddy walk by, and I'm literally talking shit at Freddy Krueger as he's walking by. So then he turns around, right? And he looks at me, and then he starts moving really fast at me. So I close the door. Now I'm still in front of the door, and it's just like, okay, I'm thinking to myself, all right, let me just double check. Because the game did say, if you close the door, you're safe from Freddy. So I'm like, all right, if I close the door, I should be safe. And instead, I hear something as I'm listening and I'm watching, and I'm processing because it's like, no way. It sounds like I just got killed. So look, let me show you my eyes. So it's like, this is what I was like. I was like, it sounds like I just got killed. And this is going through my head if you watch the video. And this is from my Indie Love Blind Date Edition, where I play blind playthroughs. It's like a blind playthrough of an indie game. And I just talk about my experience about it. But yeah, so I was like doing this face where it's like, it sounds like I just got killed. But I couldn't have been killed because I closed the door. And if I close the door, I can't die. Because the game said I was safe. And I'm like, but my character is falling. But I'm still processing but I'm not dead, am I? I can't be dead. And then I literally had just make the dying sound. And I'm like, no, must be a glitch. I must be okay. It's like, maybe Freddy got stuck or something. And then, literally I wake up and I'm like, oh my, the mind, I'm just like, so I'm like, I can't be dead. Am I dead? No, that's not, no, oh my god, I died and the door was closed. So yeah, maybe I should keep the glasses off when I do the blind playthroughs. But it was funny because I got killed and I closed the door and I got so pissed I quit. But I did play again and I'm still trying to find this radio. So I still haven't found it yet. I'll let you know if I do. I don't know if I'll be able to beat this one. Because I beat 3 a.m. at Krusty Krab. But I don't know if I can beat this one. This might be a little challenging. So yeah, A Nightmare on Sesame Street. If you want to play that, it's in the show notes. Let me move on to the next one. So the next I played is Boneko. I think I'm saying that right. Boneko. So let me give you the synopsis of this game. It's a story of a girl, Bonnie, entering an abandoned mansion to rescue her friends and her cat, Boneko. Once inside, she finds them transformed into a hat with strange new powers. They have to team up and explore the mansion to find the others and restore Pokemo's original appearance. Pokeno is an up-and-coming retro platformer embarking you on a weird adventure. Through maze-like levels, you will unlock paths with new, empowering abilities. Acquire them as you defeat bosses and progress in the story involving many dialogues with quirky characters. Oh wow, I fucked that up. So yeah, this game is actually on GameJolt and itch.io. I found this one on GameJolt. So it's actually kind of nice. Really enjoyed that game. I'm going to do a quick true story here because I'm not going to do it later. True story is I got stuck. I ended up jumping on these bricks and they kind of like fall if you stay on them. So, I managed to jump away from, like, I got on the first one. I was trying to get on the second and I got on the second, but I slipped off and it was falling. So as it was falling, I kind of was like, well, let me see if I can catch it and then I can just get out and then like I can do a quick hop, you know, like maybe if I slow it down and stop here, walk out, I can hop it. Nope. Once it fell literally on my head, I was stuck and I was in there. Like I was in there like skinware. Like I was in the ground. I was creating dust bunnies in this mansion. And I was stuck. I was legit stuck. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much done. This is another thing that I did on my Indie Love Blind Date edition of Boneko. That kind of pissed me the F off. But I have played it again. I got further, but I did not beat the game. Or I didn't get to the ending. So, but I think I will sit down and like try to finish this one. But Boneko, still recommend playing. You'll have fun playing it. I think you'll have fun playing it. And last but not least, one that I truly enjoy, and I mean, oh my gosh, bro. Like, when is the Kickstarter for this one? Shattered Realms. This game, as far as I know, is on itch.io. I don't know if it's on GameJolt. It probably is, but I did not see it on GameJolt. But I definitely saw it on itch.io. So, let me give you the synopsis. Oh, and by the way, Boneko and Shattered Realms, you can actually play on your Xbox 360 pad, if you have that, or you can play on the keyboard and mouse. I prefer the 360 pad. If you can, let me show you what I got. It's highly recommended, at least for the computer. Definitely get the wired. I have my wireless controllers, but I only play that for my 360. But if I play on PC, I use my pad. I play any, PC game on pad. Or if I play a fighting game, I play it with the arcade stick. I use nothing else. Anyways, let me give you the synopsis on this one. Shattered Realms is a brawler that features deep fighting game mechanics. It includes advanced move, combo, and canceling systems, which allow players to creatively and intuitively build combos while rewarding experimentation and style. It pits the player against challenging enemies and intelligent bosses in single player and co-op modes, supporting up to 4 players. But right now it's just limited to 2. But when the game is fully complete, it should go to 4. I played this game. Wow. It's not really, let me rephrase this from the fighting game mechanics. It's not like an actual fighting game where you have to sit down and figure out the buttons. It's sort of like Devil May Cry, except depending on what you do while pressing the button, something special will happen. So, once again, I'm not going to spoil it. I don't want to tell you if you press this, it'll do that. If it does this, you'll do that. No, as the game says, it wants you to creatively and intuitively build combos. So I'm going to make sure you do that too. So right now you can only play 2 characters. I'm not going to tell you which 2 because I want you to play. But I will say this. They have a training mode. And you can actually sit in the training mode and you can just practice combos all day, all night. So yeah. This game is like really fun, and believe it or not, like they're not even kidding. Like most of the enemies are kind of smart, but when you get to the bosses, man, the bosses can pretty much do the same things you can do. So they can also do creative combos as well, and you really have to use the recovery. So I will say this: if you press A while you're in the air after being comboed or being hit, it does a quick recovery. You want to do that because if you get knocked down, you get knocked down hard, and then that's free pressure. So I guess that's kind of a fighting game aspect of it. Or if you're using the keyboard and mouse, press N because you want to do a quick recovery. You don't like it quick recovers from the air. So do that. Highly recommend doing that. And you'll know you do it right if it flashes green, and that gives you a little bit of invincibility too. But the weird thing about it is your enemies have it, or at least the bosses have it too. So. Yeah, but the bosses can do cool combos as well. It's pretty interesting. I think this game is great. I would love to support this game if it has an Kickstarter, and hopefully it does. I can support it. But yeah, man, Shattered Realms. This game is fun. So yeah, those are my indie games that I played, and I gave a little bit of true story. So haha. But we're going to skip the commercials, and we're going to go straight into Sound Test. This is where I like to talk about any video game OSTs or video game tracks that you heard and you super enjoy. You just want to share it to the world, man. Sound Test, mic check, 1 2 1 2. So, you're probably listening to this now, but I found some tracks based off a gamer composer's mention from the game Another Mind. And the soundtracks that I heard were Guiding Wind. Then the other one from Another Mind is Reconciliation. Hold on 1 second. Actually, we're going to take a small break, and when we come back, I'll go to the next. I'll finish this topic, so hold on. Hi there, guys. Sorry about that. Had a interruption happen. Anyways, as the songs I was mentioning for Sound Test were from Another Mind is Guiding Wind, or Gentle Wind. It's actually kind of relaxing and calming, which I have been listening to before I came back on. Then there's Reconciliation from Another Mind. Gamer composer really kind of found a little hidden gem in this OST, so I'm really enjoying myself on that one. And believe it or not, I found one more from his collection because I was like, man, I got to give it up to him. He definitely knows what tracks to listen to, or at least people seem to refer to it, give him good referment. And the last one is Untamed Heart. The Untamed Heart is from Klonoa. It's like Klonoa of the Wind. Door to Phantomile from OST. It's the same one the gamer composer mentioned last episode, and I decided to listen to that whole OST, and I found Untamed Heart. I actually found that, and I was like playing that a bit in the original episode. If you listen to the episod last week, when at least the audio version, because I played a little bit of it, but I'm playing it now, and I kind of enjoyed it. And it's like really nice. Once again, you can find all this in the show notes. Go ahead and give it a listen, give it a look, see if you like it. And yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to cut this short. As I said, I kind of talked about my true stories in Indie Radar, and yeah, unfortunately we're gonna wrap things up a little early, so we're getting to the point where we have to say goodbye at this point of the show. But before I head out, you already know what time it is. It's time for Selfless Plugins. Go. So the Chronicles of Gamers, Chronicles of Gamers. You can message us at the Chronicles of Gamers podcast at gmail.com. You can follow us on Facebook. Shout out to the new followers up on Facebook. I think I'm going to give like a 70. I'm just going to give a shout out to all the 73 followers on the Facebook and the followers on the YouTube as well, because most of them are consistent on both of those. And the followers on, of course, Twitter, COG Podcast. Or you can follow me on Twitter, Efocutioner. So, but yeah, I just want to say thank you all to you guys. Thank you all so much just for watching and supporting and especially messaging me. Man, you guys are the best. Anyways, though, we got some building problems, so I'm just cutting it short. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I am out of here. So, stay listened.